Hi, Jordan. My name is Grayson Mamoniskis, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about half an hour or so. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use this site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear the honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them then. If you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. You may have noticed the microphone you're speaking into. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this project. And it helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. Also, there are few people on the web design team observing this session in another room. They can't see us, just the screen. If you would, I'm going to ask you to sign a simple permission form for us. It just says that we have your permission to record you and that the recording will only be seen by the people working on the project. Do you have any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay. Before we look at the site, I'd like you to ask a few quick questions. What are you studying here at school, and what do you do during most of your day?
I study during most of my day, and I'm studying business.
Okay, good. Now, this next question is related to your computer use. Roughly, how many hours a week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say that you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email at work or at home?
Probably 15 hours.
Okay, so she said 15 hours a week. What's the split between email and browsing? A rough percentage?
2080.
20/80, 20% being email, 80% being browsing. What kinds of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Canvas.
Canvas, okay, so that's a school website.
Yep.
Do you
Study a
have
lot.
do you have any favorite websites?
Big canvas guy. Facebook.
Facebook, okay. Okay, great. We're done with the questions and we can start looking at things. First, I'm going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it? Whose site you think it is? What you can do here and what it's for. Just look around and do a little investigation. Just let us know what you see. Again, like I said, who you think owns it, what sticks out to you the most.
It looks like Planet Fitness owns it. It's very purple.
Yeah, just explore around as much as possible. Just anything that strikes you to be unique, different, interesting about the site. Just overall first impressions about the layout.
uh, it's okay.
Okay,
It's just purple. The changing pictures are
okay.
a lot.
You think the
Looks like
changing
a gym.
pictures are a bit distracting, or
Yeah, it's distracting, and it's kind of weird that the gym's pretty empty except for like a couple people.
you're referring to the pictures in the website? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so even down to what the type of content they choose to post in the website, you think that itself is flawed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks pretty cheap. $10 a month.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's pretty good that they advertise the price so visibly. You can scroll around, but don't click on anything yet. Any last words about the overall introduction of the website?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks, Jordan. Now, I'm about to get out a list of tasks. We only have 3 for you today that I would like you to attempt, if not complete, on this website. The 3 tasks are in regards to navigating the website. We have 3 different outcomes or results that we would like you to achieve. So let's start out with scenario number 1. Scenario number 1 is, let's assume that you're new to the area and you'd like to figure out if the gym is for you. So you'd like to try a membership out. We want you to find out how much a membership is each month. You have to figure out what type of membership is the best, what perks that includes, and again, how much it would be for just 1 month. Just the different types of memberships.
Okay.
So let's see if we can find it. Okay. So you clicked find a location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Seems to be loading right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't really scroll down when I was trying to get it to, but
Okay.
okay, well, it's not zooming in like I would like it to. I can't really.
Yeah, seems to be buffering quite often.
Yeah, I have no idea why it just went all the way out there like that. Okay, I guess. Huh? Well, this is annoying.
Remember, we're trying to find the different types of memberships available for you. However, this may be the start to it.
Well,
Okay, so
this
you're
looks
looking
right.
around. Yeah. Okay. So what do you notice about the membership options?
One's double the price.
One's double the price. So there are only 2 total options at Planet Fitness that you can purchase in regards to membership. Now, could you tell me that the different perks and the disparity between perks with the 2 websites, please?
Well, for one of them, you only get a t-shirt, access to the club, which would be implied through a membership, and unlimited fitness training.
Okay.
But if you get the one that's double the price, you get to use it at all of the locations. You get unlimited guest privileges. You get to tan, if that's what you're into. Unlimited use of massage
Hey,
chairs.
some people are into tanning.
It's really bad for you. Half-price cooler drinks.
Wow.
With restrictions.
Okay.
And others.
So, based on this information given to you, which membership would you choose?
Probably the $10 a month.
You heard it here first. You would choose the $10 one. Okay. But do you think would you describe any trouble that you had with trying to find the membership options with the website?
It was just kind of faulty when I was on the map because it was buffering a lot, but once I was there, it seemed to be fine.
Okay, great. Great. Thank you so much for your help. That was very insightful. So, again, do you have any questions for me before we proceed into the second step?
Nope.
Okay, great. Now let's move on to the second scenario. Let's assume that you're an existing member and you have a lot of pride for your gym and you would like to get motivated to keep on going back. So you want to order a Planet Fitness t-shirt and water bottle.
Well, I would assume that you go to the store.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Stuff on sale. I could get this bottle for $4. What's the
Okay.
other thing I'm supposed to be buying?
How about we check out all of the different types of options they have available if possible. But we want you to get a t-shirt and a water bottle.
Okay. Quench my thirst.
Okay, looks like we found the water bottles.
Yeah.
Okay, now why don't we next attempt to purchase a water bottle, if not just save it for later to give us the option to purchase purchase it.
Oh well, that was annoying.
Can you describe what just happened to you?
I don't know. I tried to click add to cart, but it just highlighted and acted weird, and then it added to the cart.
Okay.
And just
Interesting.
added.
Have you ever seen a function like that before on on an e-commerce website?
Yeah, why does it do that? That's awful.
Okay, so yeah, it seems to be really frustrating, pretty annoying. Now let's try to find a t-shirt.
T-shirt. Okay.
Okay, with the t-shirts, you have many more options. Let's see if adding it to your cart is simpler than adding a water bottle. Okay, so it gives you a pop-up message when you add a t-shirt to the cart that has no specified size.
Okay, it did the same thing where it highlighted.
Okay.
And
Now, does it buffer when you do that? Do you need to click it a second time after it highlights, or does it just load?
It just highlights.
But it doesn't give you any indication that it's loading.
No.
Very interesting. So, before we move on, before we exit the shopping site, anything that stand out to you again? Any last words or comments about this experience?
No, nothing that I haven't already said.
Okay, sounds very good. Again, thank you so much for your help. This is a big pleasure to be interviewing you tonight. Now, proceeding to the third and final scenario, you are a member of Planet Fitness. However, you are moving to Bloomington, Indiana, just for example, and you want to make sure that there is a Planet Fitness gym close to you. How would you go about doing that, Jordan?
I don't know. It didn't take me to the homepage. It's weird.
Do you have anything to say about the fact that it keeps on creating new tabs and transferring the website over to different tabs?
Yeah, that's just annoying. I'm gonna have to close out all these tabs when I'm done.
Yeah, so would you
Also,
consider
when I
that
click
a bit?
find a location, it doesn't take me to a tab for it. It just wants me to do it here on the homepage, which is strange, but
Okay, interesting.
so it's doing that thing where it loads again and
Okay.
it won't let me scroll. Okay. There's one in Bloomington
Okay.
on West 3rd Street, which is relatively close to me.
Great. Very convenient. So, given the last step, I know you accidentally stumbled into this this part of the website during scenario one. However, do you have any comments about it? Was it an easy process to navigate? What'd you overall think about adding the zip code, trying to use the map services? Any concluding words?
I mean, I thought it was annoying that when I clicked on Find a Store, it didn't take me to Find a Store. It just expected me to type in my zip code right there. And also, I think it's kind of annoying that when I scroll, it doesn't go in like it should. I have to use this little.
So, what if you're trying to go to a different state, but you don't have a zip code to enter? Would you be able to do that on your own? You don't have a zip code to enter, so okay, interesting.
I could.
But what if you would like to go up on the map? Is that possible?
Yeah.
And what are you doing to do that?
I'm clicking and dragging.
Okay, but does it give you any formal instruction on the fact that you need to click and drag in order to move?
No.
Would you have done that first without any proper instruction?
I guess I could have tried scrolling with 2 fingers like you would on the rest of the page.
Okay.
Which wouldn't have worked because it
and
just
that just
takes you
zooms
out.
automatically, correct?
Yeah.
So you would consider that a burden?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Jordan, we are about to conclude this interviewing session, and again, for the third and final time, we thank you so much for your assistance and the time you've given us to interview you. It's been very informative of our project, and I really feel we've been learning a lot more about the website that we're developing ourselves. So, do you have any last words that you would like to sign off with in regards to this website? Maybe you could give us a theoretical score on some sort of scale. or maybe even a letter grade if you would prefer.
It's probably like a D.
A,
You'd probably ditch the purple.
a D. Okay, so even down to the stylistic effects, she
Well,
doesn't like
it's just
the
kind of
colors.
weird that like the background's purple and the font's purple. Like if you're old
Yeah.
or have bad eyesight, that's not really convenient or easy to read.
Yeah, that's a very great point. I hadn't even considered that myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So a
It
D,
works.
that's almost failing though. In
It
in
works,
certain
but
classes, a D is not even a passing grade. So do you think this website was a failure, or does it at least get the job done?
it gets the job done. Like I can work the website, but it's not
Okay.
easy, and there are lots of things that you would assume work, but they don't.
Now here's a follow-up question. Would this website of Planet Fitness potentially deter you from joining the gym? Would you potentially search out alternative options to fitness due to the lack of ease and the efficiency you take to navigate throughout the website?
Um, I guess it would depend why I'm coming here. Like, if I've been to Planet Fitness before and I liked it as a gym, I would probably just do it because, like, I mean, it's not an enjoyable website to navigate, but how often do you need to use a website to belong to a gym?
Okay, but I would like to think of it from a theoretical standpoint. What if you've never been to the gym, don't know anything about it? Your first contact and experience with the gym is indeed doing a search on the internet and going to their website. What do you
Probably
think then?
not because, I don't know, it's really cheap.
Okay. Well, price aside,
I think that I
what
would
if
use it. It's not
what if
that
there was
big of a
competition?
deal. No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to sign off then. But Jordan, thank you so much for your help, and everyone, have a very nice day.